how to use your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin.
This is How to Use Your God Power book, features, part 1 of 2. There are 2 ways to open the book: by the course menu system, or directly from the disk. First, using the course menu system. Insert the course disk into your computer. The menu system will open up. Click on Next, Most Screen Resolutions. Click on the book icon, which is at the top, in the middle. Click on the phrase, To Open Book, click here, or you can click on the Adobe logo, as well. The second way, opening the book directly from the disk. Insert the course disk into your computer. Click where it says, Start, in the lower left corner of your computer screen. Click on My Computer. Look for the book logo and name. It will usually be on disk drive D. Right-click on it. Click on the word Explore. This will bring up the files on the course disk. There are nearly 2,000 files on the course disk. They are organized by type in the disk folders. To open the book, click on the PDF file that says How to Use Your God Power, copyright 2010, Richard Lee McKim Jr. .pdf. If the book doesn't open up and you get an error message, you will need to install the Adobe Reader. You can install the Adobe Reader through the course menu system by going to the Computer Setup menu. Or, to install the Reader directly from the disk, click on the file that says Install Adobe Reader.bat. This video will show you how to use the book's special features. This is how the book looks when it first opens. There are a lot of features in the Adobe PDF format. First, I'm going to shrink the book down. You can set it up to show just one page at a time. The book has 15 chapters, which is divided into 236 subsections. When you click on the slider, in the right-hand column, it will show you a thumbnail version of the page number that you are sliding to. Let's magnify the view so that it fits the width of the book. Here are the features of the book itself. When you are connected to the internet, you can click on the YouTube button or the Google button. It will connect and play the video example over the internet. Most of the pictures and illustrations in the book have captions. Place your cursor over the picture, and it brings up the caption that goes with that picture. An example, when I put my cursor over the Google button, its caption pops up. It says, Connect to the internet, and play video on Google. If I place the cursor over the YouTube button, it says, Connect to the internet and play video on YouTube. The caption feature is also utilized in the quiz section of the book. The quiz answers are always either A, B, C, or D. If you place your cursor over the letters by each answer, you can tell which one is the correct answer. An example, let's put it over the letter A, which would be the first answer. The caption says, Choice A. So, that is not the correct answer. When we put the cursor over the letter B, it says, Choice B, so that is not the correct answer either. But, when we put the cursor over the letter C, the caption says, This is the correct answer. And when we put it over letter D, we can see that it was not the correct answer. You don't have to look in the back of the book to get the answers. Just put your cursor over the selections and you will see the correct answer. These speaker icons connect to the course audiobook. At any place in the course that has one of these speaker icons, you can click on them and the audiobook will start playing for that part of the book. When you see a speaker icon with a plus next to it, that means that the audio track has more information in it than is available in the book. The audiobook has 13 hours more of information than what is available in the written part of the book. That is about 50% more information. So, if the speaker icon has a plus next to it, be sure to listen to the audio for that part of the book. The 80-minute CDs. This course is set up so that you can burn your own copy of the entire audiobook on CDs using your CD burner. It takes 40 CDs. All the details are in Appendix E at the end of the book. The slideshow icon. If you click on this icon, it will play the slideshow for that segment of the book. The slideshow takes up the entire screen. It plays full screen, like a movie, on your computer. The one right below that is the flash movie presentation. It has a movie reel icon. If you click on this icon, it will play the flash movie for that segment of the book. But it plays in a flash movie format. The flash movie player can be adjusted to whatever size you want. This way you can watch the flash movie, video book, and the video examples on the computer together. These circular icons are the illustration buttons. The V is for viewing the illustrations and pictures, and the Q is to view the quotes. The icons V and F, with two circles around them, are for viewing animated, moving illustrations. The V is a GIF format and can be opened by most picture viewers. The F is a flash movie clip of the illustration and can be opened and viewed with a flash movie player. These pictures, illustrations, and animations are in separate files in the Illustration Galleries directory. They open up automatically when you click on these icons. These pictures are free with the course. You can send them to others by email, or even print them out and hang them on your walls as inspiration. This square, blue, icon with the pointing arrow on the right of the page is the YouTube segment marker. That indicates segment name and number for that part of the book on YouTube. The first one is labeled Introduction. The next one down is Lesson Number 1. Then comes 1-01, which means Chapter 1, Segment 1. Chapter number 1 has 20 YouTube segments. The whole course has 270 YouTube segments. Let's take a look at how these buttons and icons work. Let's click on the speaker icon for chapter number 1. In blue, just below the icon, it says Entire Chapter. It lists the approximate running time as well. This will bring up a playlist of MP3 audio files that includes all of the audiobook tracks for the entire chapter. Chapter number 1 has about 65 audiobook tracks. I am now clicking on the icon. The first time that you click on a link in the book, a message comes up to tell you that the book is about to launch a program. click on Open to continue. If you don't want to have to do this every time, then check the box that says, "Do not show this message again." These are all the audiobook tracks for chapter number 1. When you load the entire chapter, you can just hit pause at any time, and then start it again. Or, you can even skip ahead to any place in the chapter. All of the audio tracks have titles that describe what the track is about. The speaker icons that have a gold-colored number below them only play a small section of the book. It lists the approximate running time as well. When we click on these smaller audiobook segments, they will only have a few tracks to play. Notice that this segment only has 8 tracks. This is best if you are just reading a small section of the book at a time. When you get to the next speaker icon with the gold information below it, it will play the next segment of the book after this one, etc. Next, we have the slideshow icon that will play the slideshow for this part of the book. I won't click on it right now because it will open up to the full screen, which is much larger than this help video. The next icon is a movie reel. This is the flash movie version of the book. Let's click on it to see how it works. This is a flash movie player which comes with the course. Notice that its size can be adjusted. I have made it smaller to fit into this video. The first button slider is to control the volume. The next button will show you a thumbnail picture of all the slides in the movie, so that you can click on the one that you want. This last button enlarges the picture to full screen. It shows you the total running time, as well as the frame number of the flash movie. You can move backward by clicking on this button, and you can move forward by clicking on this button. Let's move forward a few frames. In this one, Richard gives you the definition of your God power. Let's listen for a moment.
Your God power is very simple and easy to use, and yet it is the most powerful ability known to man. Your God power is the ability to change reality by assigning meaning. There is nothing else that even comes close to this God power.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Book, Features, Part 2 of 2. Let your quest for knowing continue.